Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Sage Priestley, the seasoned lady, coming to you with another video. I want to thank everyone for all of your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Share the videos. Please send me a comment. Let me know what you might like for me to cover. It would be greatly appreciated. So today we're going to talk about the level up. I've gotten several comments from various individuals about what they need to do to put themselves in a position to level up in various ways so that they can have the things that they desire. So if you're interested in hearing about what I have to say about the level up, stay tuned and I'll be right back with you. So let's get into it. The level up. What does it mean to level up? What does that look like? How does that feel? So let's get to one or two of the basics. So one of the terms that we hear quite a bit on YouTube and in various podcasts is the term hypergamy. What does hypergamy mean? Who does that apply to? Well, by nature, women are considered to be hypergamous. And that means that the people that we have relationships with, we prefer them to be of higher status than us, make more money than us, have more prestigious jobs than us, just make us look and feel better. So hypergamy is what most women aspire to have. However, very recently, in today's date, there are a lot of women who are getting into the bag themselves, that have very prestigious jobs, that make a lot of money. They're doing things themselves, and they are no longer depending on their significant others to provide that source of security and income for them. So where does that leave the significant other? What does that mean? If you start talking about splitting things down the middle, 50-50, that makes people somewhat uncomfortable. But if you get into the bag, if you got your own money, you got your own house, you got your own car, and you really don't need anybody for anything, the idea of hypergamy kind of goes out the window. And in all regards, in many ways, you are equal. So I said all that to say is that we need to get back to a more traditional way of looking at things. And if we by nature are hypergamous, that's how we need to carry ourselves. Now, level up. We have to level up our lives. We have to put ourselves in a position to be the best version of ourselves when we present ourselves to someone else. Well, how can we do that? So I have about 5 tips that I'm going to give you that I did to level up my life. It's not always about, how much you weigh or how you look or how you dress or any of those things. But sometimes we just need to level up in all areas of our life. In health, mind, body, spirit, just the way we treat, the various, members of our family and the different types of relationships we have. So I have my handy dandy notebook here with my tips on it, and I'm gonna go through each one. I'm not gonna hold you long. It's gonna be a pretty quick video. Let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. So the first one is, if you're going to indeed level up, you have to invest in yourself. If you want someone else to invest in you, you have to first invest in yourself. Well, what does investing in yourself mean? It means taking care of you. It means doing what you need to do to be the best possible version of yourself, depending on what you do. If you're a hairstylist, you need to invest in yourself by staying up on all of the latest products, all of the latest things that keep people coming back to your chair. If you're a nail technician, you need to stay up on all the latest things so you can keep people coming back to your chair. If you are an engineer, or if you're in banking, or if you're in, inclusion and diversity, you have to go to conferences. You have to stay on top of things so that you can present the information that needs to be presented. That is the most recent and, most common information. Sometimes people know things, sometimes they don't. But if you're the subject matter expert on it, you have to invest time in yourself in order to be a subject matter expert. That can be applied to relationships as well. If we're going to pursue a relationship with, say, a member of the opposite sex, we need to invest in ourselves, and we need to glean the knowledge necessary so that we know what that person wants. What's that person looking for? How do I compliment that person? Or how does that person compliment me? So you really need to invest in yourself. You need to take some time and figure out just exactly what it is that you want and how that person can enhance, those things in your life. When you look good, you feel good. So we need to invest in our health. We need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. We need to go to the doctor when you don't feel good. We need to make sure that whatever we're eating is of the best possible quality. If you need to take your medication, take your medication. If you have, high blood pressure or diabetes, don't just stay sick. Take your medication as you should take your medication. Invest in the longevity of your life. We want to keep you around as long as we possibly can. And if you don't care about you, it is very difficult for others to care about you. The second thing is that you need to get your finances in order. We have to keep our finances in order. We live in a time of spend. No investments, no savings. If we run across hard times or if we get into a bind, we're going to extend more credit. It is very difficult. And as seasoned individuals, there is going to come a time when we can no longer work. We're going to have to depend on the investments that we made into our future. So how do we do that? How do we make that? How do we make that happen? We need to make sure that we are taking care of our finances. We do not need to be living beyond our means. A lot of the things that we have acquired over time, we absolutely do not need. So we want to make sure that we aren't spending frivolously. There was a time, especially during the pandemic, when Amazon was ringing my doorbell every single day. And I have more stuff in this house than I know what to do with. I had so many bright ideas and so many projects that I was going to complete, and I started them and didn't finish them. So if I just had a fraction of the money that I've spent, ordering things from Amazon and various websites, then, I would probably have a ton of money. So we want to make sure we get our finances in order. We want to pay our bills on time. We want to know who we owe and how we're paying them. And we want to set out a plan of action of how we're going to cover that. So that when that time comes and we got to sit back and relax and we're no longer working, we have more than enough money to take care of ourselves. We won't have to depend on our children to take care of us and to ensure that we have everything, that we need. Hopefully you will have, someone that's going to assist you. There'll be a two-party household and you guys will grow old together and take care of all of those things. But if you are a seasoned single, this is something you need to take very seriously because your income is the only income. And you want to make sure that you keep those finances in order and that you know where your money is going. Third, we need to lose the struggle mentality. We need to lose the struggle mentality. We need to lose it in love. We need to lose it in life. There is no need for any of us to struggle. I believe with my whole heart that you can have whatever you desire if you position yourself to have it. So you cannot speak to the contrary. You always have to speak what you want into existence. And you do not have to struggle or work hard to have it. You just need to know that you can have it. You need to put yourself in position to get it. You need to believe it. You need to feel it, and it will come to pass. Faith without works is dead. So you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to move in a different direction. You may have to do things a little bit differently, but you don't have to struggle. You don't have to struggle silently. If you got something going on emotionally, share that with someone. Seek therapy. If you have something going on physically, go to the doctor. Let somebody know what's going on. There may be someone that's going through the exact same thing that you're going through. It may even be just a matter of you changing your diet or figuring out what you need to be eating or, as we get older and things change, the things that our bodies could tolerate 10 years ago, it just won't tolerate now. We've abused our systems and it's time to give some of that stuff up. Gotta let some of that sugar go. We gotta do what we have to do. We need to drink plenty of water. We need to get some exercise. Get out and get some vitamin D. I live in Florida. This is the most beautiful time of the year. The temperature has dropped to the very low 70s, high 60s until 8, 9 o'clock at night. You can get outside, enjoy some fresh air, move around. Enjoy some of that vitamin D, but you must give up the struggle mentality. Don't worry, don't stress, because stress and worry can create more burdens and hardships on your body. So make sure you're doing what you need to do so that you can give up that struggle lifestyle. Do things with ease. You want to ease into things. You don't want to struggle. You don't want to be stressed out. Number 4 is that you need to spend time with like-minded individuals. I have had to purge the people that I associate with. Just since starting this channel, there are a few people that I've had to purge from my day-to-day Because if all you do is sit and listen to people complain, you sit and listen to people talk about how awful their life is and how much they hate this and how much they hate that, that stuff can spill over to you. And it is very difficult for you to maintain your positive attitude. You trying to release the struggle mentality, and you got somebody, constantly in your ear talking to you about how much they hate this and how much they hate that and how difficult their life is, and this person is doing them wrong and that person is doing them wrong and nothing is going right. Purge those people. You can love them from a distance, but do not allow them to be buzzing around your ear as if that's something that you need to be hearing in order to be able to move in the direction that you want to move in. You are in the level up mindset, and leveling up mentally means that you have to remove all negativity whenever possible. That's sometimes family, that's friends, sometimes your kids, sometimes your parents. You have to level up, and you're going to have to move beyond that. You have to choose you. And if you have a goal, if you have a end goal in mind, if you have a direction that you're moving in, and for every 5 steps you take, somebody is in your ear and you're taking 2 steps back, you need to purge that person. Get with some like-minded people. If you are the smartest person in the room, that is a problem. You need to be learning from the people that you spend time with and that you associate with. And number 5, we need to incorporate this in all areas of our life. I have little sticky notes in various places that say mind, body, and spirit. We have to take care of those things simultaneously. So we have to watch what we ingest. Not only people, but social media, YouTube, the TV, Netflix. Most recently, Tyler Perry's movie, that just came out, and this whole Dahmer thing that just came back. This whole Dahmer thing just took me back to the time when this stuff was happening. And that's not something I want to relive. I don't care how he did what he did and how it happened. I don't want to watch that. There are many people that enjoyed it. He was a brilliant actor that portrayed him. But why do we have to go back and relive that? He has been taken care of. It's unfortunate the things that happened to the families that were involved, and we did need to shed some light on their lives so that they were not lost in vain. But I don't watch things like that. I can't worry about what Jeffrey Dahmer did all those years ago and let that ruminate in my psyche today. So I don't watch that kind of stuff on TV. I listen to uplifting music. I listen to music that makes me want to dance and makes me want to, get out and move. I don't listen to those old sad, crying love songs and woe is me and she did me wrong and he did me wrong. I don't do that. Positive. We have to stay positive. Your body. I watch what I eat. I have lost 27 pounds since I started on this weight loss journey. I have considered myself leveled up for a period of time. I have made a lot of changes in my life, but as long as I have air to breathe, as long as the good Lord gives me time in this life, I'm going to constantly level up. And I know that I needed to lose some weight. So I'm very proud of myself. I am watching what I eat. I am watching what I consume. Mind, body, and spirit. Now, when we talk about spirit, that's the most important part. That's what keeps us going. So we need to take care of ourselves spiritually. If you pray, you need to pray. You need to take time out and you need to have prayer. Meditation is so good for the spirit. It's so good for the soul because it takes just a few minutes for you to sit down, calm yourself, be quiet, and just know that you are moving in the right direction. Read. Reading is fundamental. When I hear somebody says that they don't like to read, that just blows my mind. I love to read. I love to read things that are going to give me new knowledge and it's going to help me on my path. But I also like to just read junk. I like to read, I like to escape from reality from time to time. So I pick up books and I read. I feed my spirit. I feed my soul. That is so very important. So mind, body, and spirit. If we think of ourselves as a complete entity and we take care of all of those things, then we'll be much better individuals and we will automatically level up. So I'm just going to retract real quick. This is not going to be a long video. I'm not going to hold you guys forever. I just wanted to come and do just a real quick video because I had several people reach out to me specifically regarding the level up. So number 1, invest in yourself. If you don't take care of you, nobody else will. Get your finances together. Get your money right. Take care of that bag. You can be making tons and tons and tons of money, but if we're blowing it, it's not helping us in our future. Hang out with like-minded individuals. You want to release anything negative. out of your life. Struggle is no longer a word in our vocabulary. I very rarely make a sentence and say but, because I know the word but negates everything that I said previously. And I have removed struggle out of my vocabulary. I don't struggle to do anything. I do things with ease. And I look at my life as a collective: mind, body, spirit. If we do that, things are going to flow the way we want them to flow. So I hope this video helped you guys. Continue to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please send me a comment. I want to talk about the things that you guys want me to talk about. So until next time, it's the seasoned lady, Sage Priestley, and I will chat with you soon.